Welcome to Turpentine Creek Wildlife Refuge. Our mission is to provide lifetime refuge for abused and neglected big cats, with an emphasis on tigers, lions, leopards, and cougars. In 1978, Don, Hilda, and Tanya Jackson rescued an abandoned African lion cub. Then another lion was brought to them. They used their own resources to ensure the animals got the veterinary care and food they needed. From here, the Jackson family started Turpentine Creek Wildlife Refuge. Since 1992, Turpentine Creek has rescued over 450 big cats and bears. Today, Turpentine Creek provides lifetime care to an average of 100 animals each year on 460 acres in 58 large natural habitats. Our team of experts, biologists, zoologists, vets, curators, and educators is so highly respected we are the go-to rescue group in the U.S., called on by the Department of Justice and U.S. Wildlife. We've been involved in almost every major rescue in the United States. Did you know more big cats are in private ownership in the United States than in the wild? The passage of the Big Cat Public Safety Act in December of 2022 has made cut petting illegal and will phase out private ownership of big cats. But laws can only be enforced when the public reports lawbreakers. Due to things like the Tiger King documentary and the recent incident where a tiger was caught roaming the streets of Houston, there has never been more awareness of this issue. The time to act is now. Our solution is to launch a 3-year campaign and create the next generation of wildlife advocates. We have 4 goals, so let's walk through them. Our first goal is to increase the number of visitors we can educate and motivate to act. We plan to triple our impact by 2024. Our second goal is to help enforce the Big Cat Public Safety Act by educating people on the protections provided by this new national legislation, and how people can go about reporting offenders to help big cats. This requires action, and we're doing more to make this happen through our educational programs. Our third is teaching our children to become conservation activists. With our programs and the right facilities, we will have access to classrooms worldwide. Our virtual training will be expanded with more tools and exhibits. And finally, our fourth goal is to renovate our intern lodging and grow the number of our habitats. We will be able to expand our internship program, which is one of the most sought after in the country. 86% of our grads go into the animal field, with millions in economic impact annually. So here's where we begin. Our new Big Cat Education Center and Museum. Not only will we have expanded classrooms, but also be able to incorporate rotating exhibits to encourage visitors to come back and stay longer. The Big Cat Education Center and Museum will house a divisible classroom space and meeting room that will enable us to conduct classes and host seminars year-round in a climate-controlled environment. We will have space for permanent and changing educational exhibits, several of which will be interactive and provide a venue for major works from local artists. The most common industries in our area are accommodations and restaurants. All would benefit from the increased visitation spurred by our Big Cat Educational Center and Museum. After all, we are an ethical tourism destination. We have broken our plan up into 3 phases. Phase 1 has already been completed and included the new well, the paved area in the pavilion and the discovery area, and the paved roads on the beginning and end of the tour loop. Phase 2 is underway and will cost us $3 million. This will include the Big Cat Educational Center and Museum construction, parking lot, food truck, landscaping, and exhibits, which are around $750,000. Phase 2A will cost an additional $1 million, but is also underway, expanding utilities down to Freedom Field. And finally, Phase 3, which is also underway, costing $2.5 million, starting with the construction of new habitats down at Freedom Field. This will also help make expansions and improvements on existing habitats and extend the Discovery Area paved walkway through the Bear Tunnel. We plan to finish Phase 2B by 2024. The investment is small when you consider the impact. For just $4 million, we can build out this plan, and we will be sustainable and ready for the next big rescue when we are needed. With the addition of the Big Cat Educational Center and Museum at Turpentine Creek, our annual local impact will expand from $16 million to over $50 million. Without accredited sanctuaries like Turpentine Creek to rescue survivors of the exotic animal trade and promote public education and advocacy, these magnificent animals would soon be gone from the wild forever. While our mission is to provide lifelong refuge for abused and neglected big cats, our vision is to end the big cat trade within our lifetime through public education and advocacy. This expanse will help us attain our vision by creating environmentalists and advocates who will work to create a better future for captive and native wildlife, along with the ecosystems necessary to support all life on our planet. Please, help us help them.